without the greatest dude in the Whitetail Woods. Welcome back to the Double Lung Bad. As always, the Guillotine and Daddy Rambo. Coming back at you.
Coming back at you. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Good to be back. Damn, that beer tastes fantastic.
Yes, it does.
Big shout out to our sponsor, Yingling.
Yes.
We pay them. It's a weird arrangement, but they sponsor this podcast in a roundabout kind of way.
Yeah.
They fuel our conversations.
Yeah. They fueled the last one. I don't remember it because it's so long ago and because I was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, me too. That was a good one. It was maybe not a good one, but it was. I don't remember the last half of that podcast.
Yeah, we told everybody if you listen to the whole thing to go fuck ourselves, and I was so confused by the comments.
Yeah,
but I appreciate everybody that stuck around to the end.
Yeah. I was like, GFY. When I first seen that, I was like, good for you. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
Yeah, and I was like, or are they telling me to go fuck myself? I don't know. And then I was like, something just clicked. I was like, oh yeah, it made sense. Yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah, big thanks.
Mm-hmm.
We actually just got back from a hellacious adventure.
Yeah, the Gills Estate.
Yeah, good Lord, John. I want to say thank you. I owe you more beers actually.
Yeah.
And I was gonna stop and get you some, but I ran out of time, and I didn't cover your tab last night like an asshole. I meant to, but you guys skedaddled, and I didn't remember.
Well, you know. I've been there for you every time you asked, whether it was getaway driver, and now it's transitioned into working on your shit.
Yeah.
Literally, your shit.
Literally. Yeah. So I have this, it's a tank. So my house is like below, it's way back off the road, and you got to take like a gravel road to get to my house, but it's way off the sewer line.
20-foot fence all around the estate.
Yeah, 20-foot electric fence around the estate with turrets and there's some armed guards, of course, but it's neither here nor there.
Yep.
But anyway, I'm back off the road, so I have this pit. I don't have a septic system. I have town sewer, but this pit has a grinder pump in it, and that pump grinds up all the shit and piss and whatever the kids decide to flush down the toilet, and pumps it to the town sewer, yay, far away. Well, that pump got jammed up. Mm-hmm. So I had to pull the pump. When I pulled the pump and shut the valve off on the line, the valve handle broke.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story short, we fixed the pump. I got the piece of metal out of there that God knows how got in there. Fixed it, got that thing running, and then we had to figure out how to get this valve back open.
Yeah.
Which ended up being me climbing down into the shit pit.
Yeah.
With a drill. I drilled into the valve, tapped it, and then screwed a bolt in there and opened the valve pretty much. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, but we got it done.
We did.
I mean, there could have been a worse outcome.
Yeah.
Digging up your entire yard.
Yeah, and having to repipe it and all that stuff. Cause, thank God we can fix shit. Because you know how much that would have cost? Thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, jack of all trades. There's nothing we can't do.
We're just that good.
I'm telling you. Hey, you need me to fly a fighter jet? Yeah, I'm on you.
Yeah, you want to land on the moon? I could probably steer that thing, dude.
No doubt.
I could drive anything with tits, tires, or tracks, brother. Yeah. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that was an adventure.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Fucking fixing shitters, pitching no-hitters.
That's right.
That's what we do, baby.
I could pitch a no-hitter. I guarantee it.
Yeah. That little league, minor A.
Go out on your stepson's baseball team, just strike them all out.
Throwing 70-mile-an-hour fastballs to 8-year-olds. Get some, kid. That'd be great. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Finally got to take a nice hot shower. That was nice.
Take a shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be the greatest shit I've ever taken in my life. I'm just going to be sitting on the toilet just sobbing and tears of joy. Yeah, it sucked, man.
You're going to have PTSD about that pump for a little bit, though.
Yeah.
There's that thing running?
And anytime it makes any noise or anything, I'm just going to be like, go.
I got to thinking about that piece of metal that was in there. You know, because that pipe is so corroded. I wonder if a piece flaked off of it. No? I didn't see the piece of metal.
It didn't look like it. It looked like almost like a tack.
Okay.
Yeah, which is crazy because those grinder pumps are badass, and you'd think it would have ate right through it, but it was the head of like the tack fit right in between the teeth and the blades perfectly, and jammed it up.
Almost like a 1 in a million type deal.
Yeah. It's just if it could happen to anybody, it'd be me. Yeah. Couldn't be like something stupid like a dishwasher or the dryer went up or no. It's got to be something with pee-pee and poo-poo.
Yeah, pee-pee poo-poo, and the pit was just big enough for you to fit down in there.
Yeah, I could barely fit.
Yeah.
It was tight. I had a fucking rain jacket on, just shit all over me.
Yeah, you look like Long John Silver. You yellow get up on.
Which I just threw right in the trash.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Was not keeping that.
Oh
yeah. Good stuff.
So turkey hunting.
Yeah, another shit show.
Yeah, God, it always is.
How'd you and Runsky make out?
Well, I went not opening morning, the next morning, it was a Friday, to work where I've been hearing birds every morning. I set up my blind to where I think this bird is roosted. I'm calling, nothing. And I get so impatient with these fucking birds. If I don't hear them, I'm going looking. And that's what I did. I took like maybe a 300-yard hike, and I spotted some moving in the distance.
Oh, no shit.
I called to them. They didn't hear me, or they just didn't care. And they crested over this hill, and I kind of run up to the base of the hill. I call at them again, and both of them fired up right then and there. I was like, okay, here we go. So I post up on my little stool in front of this tree, and I'm calling them, and they're both fired up. Every time I call, they're calling right back. And I see them enter the woods from like probably 80 yards away, and one goes to my right, and one goes to my left. And I got my compound bow because I'm at work. You can't use a gun. And the one that's going to my right is closest. He's probably 30 yards away, and he's going to my right, my weak side. So I kind of try to scoot on the stool and draw. Spotted me right away.
No shit.
So he boogers over to his buddy, and they sit there and they gobble for like probably 25 minutes just standing in the same spot. And I'm just like, I'm calling to them, but I'm not giving them too much.
Mm-hmm.
And they decide they're going to come. So they come, and they skirt around the back of me, probably 15 yards away behind me. Nothing I can do. Then they get over this little hill, and I'm like, all right, well, it's now or nothing. So I kind of crouch down, run over to the crest of this hill. As I'm crouched down, I draw the Matthews. I stand up, and there he is at the bottom of this hill. I'm squeezing on that fucking release, and they take off. I mean, I was like, it was a twat hair from going off.
Son of a bitch.
And they took off.
What release was it?
My True Fire.
Oh.
True Fire, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn it. Son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, they were like 20, 25 yards.
You were close.
It was close. So I decided, fuck that, going home. And then I link up with Runsky. That night we go to port, and we roosted a bird. We see this bird and a hen out in the field, and we sit there and we watch him until dark and watch him fly up into his tree. We're like, bingo, got him.
Hell yeah.
We go there the next morning. We set up. He flies down into the other field, and I'm calling to him, and he's covering ground quick. He's coming up kind of like behind us. We're just sitting on a field edge. And he finally pops out into the field like 40 yards away. And we got our decoys set up, but he has a hen, a real hen. So he doesn't care about our decoys. So he finally just like goes to our left, walking away from us down towards his hen. And probably after about an hour and a half, he gets a little curious. And he starts coming up, just working his way up, looking at the decoys, kind of not sure about what the hell's going on. And he gets to like, it's probably 30 yards. And I'm like, all right, Runsky, on 3, both of us shoot. I'm like, 1, 2, boom! I shot at this fucking thing. I thought I rolled him because he like spun around, and then he starts to take off, and Runsky's boom shot at him. Missed him.
Damn it, man.
This bird flies all the way over to port, probably 500 yard within
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long flight for a turkey, isn't it? They can't fly very long.
He was he was getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys were fucking close, man.
Yeah, we were close. I mean, you know, I've never patterned that shotgun at all. I just threw some 5-shot in it and was like, good enough.
Do you have a turkey choke?
No.
Yeah. Dude, see, that's what I'm learning. I think we really need turkey chokes.
Yeah.
Because I patterned mine, and let me tell you, at 30 yards with 5-shot,
Yeah.
there's a lot of gaps. Like, I could kill them, or I could completely miss their head. You know what I mean? Like, that spread there's holes in there the size of a turkey's head very easily.
Yeah, I went and patterned that gun probably 2 days later, and the same thing.
Yeah.
And 30 yards.
Turkey chokes are necessary.
Yeah.
If you're going to shoot anything out past 20 yards, I think you really need one.
Yeah, if he was 20 yards, I'd have rolled him.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the novice in me, not knowing and not really caring too much about turkey.
Yeah.
So, and that was the last time that we went, or that I went.
Well, you did way better than I did.
Yeah, I called in 3 birds in 2 days.
Fuck. I mean, that's cool in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like it was fun at least.
Mm-hmm.
We went camping and hiking. I mean, our goal was the turkey hunt, but I can't really say we did much of that.
You and Ryan.
Me, Ryan, and Eric, Ryan's younger brother. Shout out. Great dude. It was a miserable failure. I mean, miserable failure. We didn't even hear a turkey gobble.
Wow.
Not one. We walked for miles and miles in western Maryland. The only turkey we did see turkey on the side of the road in this place called on Onyx. It's called a nature conservancy. I wanted to shoot that motherfucker so bad. I stopped the truck and I was like, I felt real hard about shooting this turkey.
15 years ago, you would have.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I was really torn. I was like, man, I could shoot that bird, and like, there's nobody back here. You know what I mean? They're in the middle of fucking bumfuck. And I was like, I'm not catching I'm not losing my hunting license over a fucking turkey. So
Yes.
I was like, fuck it. I kept driving, but he stayed there 20 feet off the side of the fucking road. My truck stopped, full strut, two gobblers. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, I told Chance about it because he's the big turkey hunter. Every time I see his fucking Instagram story, he's killing a bird.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And I was like, yeah, man, I tried it with my compound bow, and he was like, yeah, it's tough with a compound bow if you're not in a blind. I got a crossbow if you want to borrow it. I was like, absolutely not.
You better not.
I'm not a gay.
Yeah, do not do that.
I'm not.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, I'm ready for deer season.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking the other day, man. I walked out back in the morning before work, and the sun's just starting to crest over the horizon. Birds are coming alive, and I'm like, oof. It was a little chilly. I was like, yes, I'm ready. Yeah, we went up to Western Maryland. We had a lot of fun. We camped, did a lot of fishing. Didn't catch shit either.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was rough. Took a bunch of like cold plunges though. We swam in the Youghiogheny River. That was like 40 degrees.
Yikes.
That motherfucker was cold. I did like 3 minutes at Swallow Falls, and then Ryan runs over and he's like, hey man, I found a better waterfall. And I was like, okay. So we go over there, and I'm like, I'm not getting in. And he's like, last one to the waterfall's fucking buying lunch or something. I'm like, fuck. So I jumped in, swam over to this waterfall. The water's 40 degrees, dude. It's cold. And I'm at the waterfall, and we're just kind of waiting around, and my arms start feeling like heavy.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh,
It's hypothermia.
this isn't good. So I swam back across the river, and I guess, yeah, the Youghiogheny River. At this point, it was pretty small. It's more like a creek, and I got out, started warming up, and it took me like a good 2 hours to get like my temp back.
Jeez.
I think it was a little much.
Yeah.
It was too long in that cold water. But at least for me, I'm not used to that shit. I know all these motherfuckers do cold plunges all the time, but that was a lot. But it was fucking awesome. I do really like the cold plunge. But yeah, we went fishing one day. And this was, I don't think it was the Youghiogheny. I think it was like Bear Creek or some shit. And we're trying to catch trout, man. And trout are fucking, those bastards. You could cast right on top of them. Sometimes they don't want to bite. They're just assholes. But anyway, we're fishing. And Ryan brought his waders, which was a great idea. I was like, shit, I wish I would have brought mine. So he's wading across the river. And he fucking falls in, gets under his waders. So he's fucking soaked. So this motherfucker, and they're sweatpants, so, you know, they're heavy. So he gets to the other side, strips down butt naked, and then starts walking back across the river. Well, while he's walking back across, he slips on a rock and drops his fucking sweatpants.
Yes.
So they're off down the river. Now he's got nothing but a T-shirt.
Donald Duck in it.
He looks like fucking Winnie the Pooh walking across this fucking river. And here comes all these fucking people in a bus to come go whitewater rafting. And Ryan's like, dude, can you give me your pants? I'm like, dude, I got nothing on underneath these basketball shorts.
Freeballing it.
I'm freeballing, sorry. And his brother Eric's like, you can have my underwear. He's like, but I'm not giving you my pants. So Eric strips down, takes his whitey tighties off, and gives them to Ryan.
Shit whiz.
It was fucking comical, man. It was a good time. We had fun.
That's just like that's like a movie scenario.
Yeah.
Like you lose all your pants, you're Winnie the Pooh in it, and then a bus of people roll up.
Ice cold water. Packer looks like a thumb, just fucking colder than hell. You know, he's like, dude, I need some pants. I'm like, good thing. At least they're brothers, you know.
I don't know if I'd share worn whitey tighties with anyone.
It was his brother.
Yeah, I guess.
You know. No, I'm sure he didn't want to, but he didn't have much of a choice, dude. You catch a fucking charge.
He could have took his shirt off and tied it around. I don't know.
It was a T-shirt. I mean, it would have been a stretch. I don't think he had much of a choice. It was fucking hilarious. I was dying. I took so many pictures.
I saw.
Yeah, we're going to post them to the Instagram.
Yeah. Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
It's going to be the smallest little blur you've ever seen.
It was a good time, though. We had fun. I mean, Western Maryland is beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is out there. It reminds me of like what it reminds me. I've never been there, but it looks like what, at least in my mind, the Pacific Northwest looks like. Like all the like moss growing on fucking everything, and like just real like just humid mountainous terrain. I mean, it was beautiful. We had a great time. We really did. But yeah, didn't get to shoot anything. Got so frustrated at the end of the trip, I just started shooting fucking skunk cabbage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Had to let it out.
These turkeys bother me, man. Like I feel like I'm proficient enough to call one in, but I can't close the goddamn deal. It's bothering me. I think next year I'm gonna get with Chance early and go with him. It's always good to go with someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pattern and gun too, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my big thing. Because, I mean, I've shot at turkey. I've missed. And I think in the past I've probably missed because I don't have a turkey choke.
Yeah.
And the one I shot at was like 35, 40 yards. You know.
Like, I don't even know the best shot to use.
Well, they have turkey load, but I think it's just a mix of like 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, because you can't use anything under than 4 or 3, something like that.
Is that right? They don't
Yeah.
want you using the big stuff.
Mm-mm.
I think I have 5 shot in
Yeah,
mine.
that's what I got.
But I want to get a turkey choke, and definitely, I mean, it's just bow is tough, man.
It is tough.
It's tough.
Unless you know exactly like where their strut zones are and where they're roosting every night, and you can set up a blind
Yeah.
like they do on TV. I mean, you can't really with a
Yeah,
bow.
they see too well.
Yeah, maybe if I had a decoy and they were zoned in on the decoy, maybe I could have got them. But,
Yeah,
you know,
I think I'm not saying it's not doable, but it's just for somebody who's relatively new to turkey hunting.
Yeah,
It's really hard.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be easier with a shotgun.
yeah. And I will not lower myself to a crossbow.
No,
Not happening.
No, I mean you're a fucking compound bow hunter. Why would you use a crossbow? That's
Never.
No thanks.
No, thank you.
Look, if I fucking blow one of my arms off, maybe, but I'd rather not.
Oh God.
Yeah. Ryan bought a 20 gauge.
Did he?
Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's pretty sweet. Now, apparently, a lot of guys prefer them for turkey hunting because they're so light.
I think Chance uses a 410.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Pretty sure that's what he uses.
Huh.
Yeah. It's a tiny
Just
little.
get like 3.5-inch shells or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Get it real light, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got some pretty badass setups for turkey. I mean, like for a 20 gauge, you can get a nice turkey choke on that thing. Fucking. See, I wouldn't get 410 because the ammo's so goddamn expensive, dude.
Yeah.
410 ammo's crazy.
Yeah, he's probably loaded up on it, I'd imagine.
Yeah. But the 20 gauge, I think, is probably the move. But my 12 gauge is so light, but it's not. It's a waterfowl gun,
Yeah.
you know. But it's got a nice long barrel.
Yeah.
I'll put a choke on that motherfucker for turkey next year, and I'll smoke one of them bastards. I didn't get to go other than that trip, so that was my only time. Western Maryland. I think if I would have spent some time at Port, I could have bagged one. Sounds like you guys almost bagged them.
Yeah, I thought I rolled that fucking thing. Piece of shit. Oh well.
Turkeys, they're so lame.
I know. The gobbling, when they answer you, that's cool.
It is cool.
But I don't know.
Ryan loves it.
Really?
Loves it. Yeah. Him and Runsky. They just get all fired up for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd like it, but to me, it's almost like fishing. It's like, oh, yeah, this is cool. I enjoy it. I have fun. But I don't get, like, fired up for it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing like deer.
When those two came in on me at work, I was pretty fired up.
Yes.
Yeah.
When they're right there and you're about to shoot them, yeah. Like when me and Runsky were on them that one time and they kept gobbling and calling to us, and then the one at Port that I fucking shot at, like, that was cool. It was fucking awesome. But it just doesn't get me as excited.
I understand completely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, turkey's cool, I guess. Yeah. But sending an arrow through the goddamn pump station of a whitetail.
Oh, God.
Come on, big
there ain't
daddy.
nothing better than that.
Or a sika.
Yeah, or a sika deer. Maybe an elk, a mule deer, I don't know, one day. But I just, there's just something about four-legged critters that just get me going.
I'm getting fired up for whitetail, and I'm getting fired up for sika deer again, too.
Hell yeah.
My brain has forgotten all the bad about the swamp.
Yeah.
And I'm only reminiscing about the good.
Well, that's how it works, right? And it's one of them things where it's like, while you're doing it, it almost sucks.
Yeah.
But then after, you're like, man, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad I did that, you know? That's what I told Rachel, like, when we went on that turkey hunt trip. I was like, that was one of those vacations where I was, like, happy to come home, sleep in a warm bed, not in a sleeping bag in 38 degrees, and eat real food, not shit in the woods, and a hot shower. I didn't have a hot shower for 4 days. The only kind of bath we had was we jumped in Deep Creek, which was also like 45 degrees. And like Ryan and I just squirting fucking like body wash all over us and scrubbing down.
The fastest shower ever.
Some old guys like jogging by looking at us like we're fucking crazy. It's like, dude, I got a shower. I smell terrible. Yeah. But it's one of those vacations where when you come back, you're like, oh, fuck, it's good to be home, sleep in my bed, you know. But I think we need those, you know, because like you go on these vacations to the beach and you live this like unrealistic life for a week where you're like sitting on the beach sipping margaritas and fucking, you know, like that's cool. Don't get me wrong.
I hate it.
But when you come back, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, when you come back from one of the, like, Sickaville or, like, that turkey hunt trip that we did, you come back and you're like, it's good to be home. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it makes you appreciate shit. I think there's value to that.
I shot that hind and I was northbound and down.
You were like, see ya. I'm getting the fuck out of here. These mosquitoes are miserable.
I'm going to be more prepared this year. Yeah. I'm getting another fucking thermocell.
You need to, dude.
And I'm firing it up at the truck.
Yeah.
Because, and like 10 minutes before that thing heats up is miserable.
Yeah. You need to. You really do. And honestly, I like that permethrin lotion, too.
I need to get some of that, too.
Honestly, because for the walk, like the Thermacell, it's good to fire it up, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't work that well when you're moving.
Yeah.
It helps, but it doesn't work that well. But it's definitely good to fire it up as soon as you start going up your tree. Mm-hmm. But I fire one up at the truck, and then when I get to the base of my tree, I fire the other one up. But this year I used that permethrin lotion, and that shit's like a barrier. Like, they'll fucking land on you and they'll just fly off. It works really well till you're really sweating. I don't know how well it works then, but for the most part, I think that in combination with the Thermacell is the move. Because the Thermacell works great when you're in the stand, and then that permethrin kind of helps you for your walk in.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
A couple times when we went, it was like windy enough to where you didn't need it, and then as the light fades, the wind stops, and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta fire this thing up quickly, and it's never fast enough.
No, you can hear the Phragmites like come alive. It's like humming with mosquitoes. It's insane. People who haven't been there they have no clue.
Not a clue.
Like you think we are exaggerating. We're not. No. Those motherfuckers could carry you away. Yeah. There's so many of them. It's unreal.
God.
Love it.
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful place. Ryan coined it. It is a beautiful hell.
It really is. Like is there any place like it that like looks like that?
I don't know.
I wouldn't
Not
think
that I know of, you know. I mean, it is a very unique place. And even Steffi, my sister, she went down there with me. We tried to hunt it. This was back in like 2018.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and she said the same thing. She said, and I feel this way too. She said it's got a very unique feel to it. She said it almost feels like somber.
Yeah,
and I think
does.
it's like, I think it's because it's so much death. And by death, I mean like all the trees are dead, everything's dying, and it's just got this unique feel. You know what I mean? Do you get that?
Yeah, no, that makes that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's got an odd feel to it there. Yeah. When you're out there and you just got a light wind and it's just flat and fucking, it's just so quiet. Like it's an eerie place.
Yeah, that one picture, I think you put it on like a canvas. That's
yes.
the coolest fucking picture. I think it's on the Instagram.
Yeah.
That is a dope-ass picture.
Yeah. Dude, that was the most beautiful sunrise I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. Hands down. There's not even... I mean, I've watched the sunrise in white sandy beaches of Mexico, fucking Florida, fucking Texas, fucking Louisiana, everywhere. Nothing compares to that one.
Yeah.
I'm getting real kind of soft on you, but I'm a sucker for a sunrise. I love sunrise, sunset, love them both. I'm a big fan. If you hunt a lot, you probably are too, so you get what I'm saying.
Course,
like, dude, it's just, there's something about being out there in nature and it's where we're supposed to be.
Yes.
We're not supposed to be in these goddamn concrete jungles. I feel like a prison. I hate going to the city anymore.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Me too.
I feel like Northeast is getting too big. It's like there's too many fucking people.
Yeah, all these, and they're trying to build houses, all these freaking warehouses,
Starbuckses and shit. Like,
we got Chipotle now.
Chipotle. It's like, god damn it.
Yeah.
And it's good and bad. Like I refuse to go to that Starbucks because there's local coffee shops.
Yeah.
I'm not giving Starbucks my money.
$15 fucking dollars or whatever it is for coffee. Yeah.
I'll go to Hayden's or I'll go to Chesapeake Bay Coffee Company. Shout out. Yeah. Good local coffee shops with good coffee. I'm not fucking giving them bastards my money.
It's the fucking brand.
Yeah.
It's like, I got Starbucks. Get fucked.
It's not even that good. It's okay.
That 7-Eleven Brazilian bowl to put you on your fucking ass, dog.
Dude, you know what I wouldn't mind as a chain? A Black Rifle. If they had a Black Rifle in here, I would partake. I would patronize Black Rifle for sure. But I'm not going to that Starbucks. Fuck them. Those liberal cocksuckers.
Are they open?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't really care.
Could take a shit on their front lawn.
That's probably the norm.
Yeah.
For where the Starbucks are.
Mm-hmm. I'll just fucking dye my hair blue before I do it. So they'll just be like, he's just virtue signaling. He's just expressing himself.
Get fucked.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. Yeah, I remember. It's not, though.
No, dude.
No, dude. You're huge.
There's some fucking characters out there, ain't there? Strange times, John. Strange times.
Strange times. So, you got something?
There was something. It was before I lost the train of thought. My brain is so fried. I've had a busy week.
Yeah.
My brain is so fried from working on that goddamn thing. I just can't remember anything. It's just, only thing I'm good for right now is drinking beer.
Hey, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So this came across my Instagram feed. CJ Alexander faces 23 charges for poaching trophy buck. There's the buck.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Ohio. CJ Alexander shot a giant whitetail buck in Ohio. The deer, which could have gone down as the biggest typical buck ever shot in Ohio and the third biggest typical in North America, quickly drew attention from the hunting community, but soon after shooting, the Ohio Department of Natural Resources seized it, announcing that the buck may not have been taken where Alexander said it was. They caught this motherfucker by his cell phone data, warranted searches of his cell phone data. And just scrolling through, getting the cliff notes, he sold the antlers for $20,000. Yeah, so now he's facing 23 charges for poaching this deer.
No shit. Fuck. That sucks for you, bud.
Yeah. It happens all the fucking time.
You know what? You sold the goddamn antlers. I fuck you.
Yeah.
You deserve it. I don't know what the poaching situation was, if it was on somebody else's property. I am all for poaching government land.
Yes, yeah, I'm with you there.
You know what I mean? Like, there's certain situations where I'm like, okay, I get it. But then it's very situational. But it's if you're selling antlers, like, that just, I don't like that.
Yeah, he illegally hunted the trophy buck on private property about 10 miles from his sister's land, and he staged shooting the deer on his sister's land.
10 miles?
Yeah.
So it's not like he even walked there or anything. He just straight up poached.
Yeah, and then took the deer there. And
yeah.
Don't take your cell phone with you. You're going to poach.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, though. Like, what did they do? They fucking pinged his cell phone over it?
Yeah.
God damn, DNR ain't fucking around,
no,
dude.
They're
not. Treating this shit like a murder.
I mean, look at the side.
That is a freak.
Jesus.
Let me see it again. Good Lord.
Maybe we'll post a link to that on the Instagram. I mean, that thing is nuts.
I mean, mass, and just every tine is a foot and some change. Like, holy fuck.
I mean, but, like, do you blame the guy?
Not at all. I get it, dude.
Yeah.
If I seen that fucking deer,
yeah,
I'd be plotting myself, believe me. I'd be like, I'd be knocking on their door. Oh, no, okay.
I won't
do it then, dude. Yeah, I get it. But I don't like that. See, but gets me is he sold antlers.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, what the fuck? You suck, dude.
Yeah, you didn't want it just to put it on your wall.
You shot it and then sold it to the highest bidder. Like, look, I get it. 20 grand's a lot of money. But if I shot the third biggest whitetail, typical whitetail in the country, there's probably no amount of money. I mean, obviously there is. But at 20 grand, absolutely not. I would not sell you my fucking record white. No. Yeah. No.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure Don Higgins either donates them or sells them.
Really?
He gets like a mold, a cast of the antlers, and has the cast antlers mounted in his house.
No.
Yeah, I want the real deal, Holyfield. You take the cast.
Yeah. I'll give you rights to the cast.
Yeah.
For $500 or whatever.
Yeah.
But the real one is staying with me.
Yes.
That's my animal.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a disservice to the animal to sell it. Yeah. I mean, if it's going to like a museum or like Bass Pro, that is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So everybody gets to appreciate it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough.
That is kind of cool. But yeah, I don't. To me, like I respect the deer too much to. I would really not want to sell it unless, like, especially I want to give it to my kids. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Nah. But I could get it. I understand the argument for like giving it to a museum or like a outfitter, like Cabela's or something, so that everybody gets to appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, that is kind of cool
to be able to go like Bass Pro or something like that.
And see that. Like, I seen that Higgins buck, dude? That thing is fucking beautiful. Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Yeah. Speaking of big bucks, I'm hoping to get mine back any day now.
Any day now.
Coming up on 2 years.
You're fucking crazy. I mean, he is good. I'll give you that. But God,
3 months, it'll be 2 years.
I don't have the patience, brother.
It's one of them things now where I just kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
But it is going to be really cool when you get him.
God, yeah.
But man, dude, like, get a Euro back in like 2 weeks, dude.
Dude, there's just something. I think we put the poll out. Do you prefer Euro or shoulder mount? And I think shoulder mount won by a staggering amount.
Yeah, it was a landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Euros. That one's cool as shit, especially because that one's natural.
Yeah.
All natural.
Oh, natural.
But getting the real deal, dog.
No, I get it. I guess I'm too instant gratification.
Yeah.
You know? I want, like, it's my buck. I want that motherfucker now. I don't want to wait a year and a half to get my buck. No. Now, if I had a fucking dozen of them, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I would start to like be like, okay, I can wait. But like, dude, I just want to decorate my house. You know what I mean? Like, I want to show my kids. Like, well, most of the time I get to show my kids. Like when I kill them, but it depends. Like if I don't have my kids, you know what I mean. When I shoot it, then I got to take it, and they don't get to see it. You know what I mean? I want to share it with them, and like, I want it with me. It's mine.
I killed it.
I killed it. I want it. It's mine. You know. I don't know.
It's gonna be good getting.
You need another beer?
Yeah. But it'll be good getting them on the wall, along with the 2 other biggins upstairs. And I was telling you, like, it's gonna have to be a mammoth deer for me to want to go through this again, getting a shoulder mounted.
Yeah, I mean, you've got like fucking post-traumatic deer weight disorder here, because I got it for you, man. I want to see him so bad, probably almost as much as you.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen him since you shot him, and I feel like it's been an eternity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I was 32 when I shot it. Now I'm 34.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's too long, John.
It is too long. I agree.
It's
way
too long. Like, just fucking Euro him.
Like, he's a great taxidermist.
Yes.
Probably the best within 100 miles.
Yeah.
But there's got to be someone as good who can do it quicker. I would hope. I don't know.
I don't know how much quicker you're going to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be pretty much everybody's a year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I say. It's going to have to be a mega giant for me to shoulder mount another one.
Yeah. Euro them, dude.
Yeah.
They're beautiful Euroed, too.
They are.
You
always got pictures.
Yeah, and you're always going to have, like, look at that picture. You got that. And that's the same thing with my buck, you know?
Size that bad boy.
Or my last buck. Well, all my bucks are Euros, except for my Sika. But that's a stag, so it's different.
That's a stag. Get it right.
But, see, that's where I draw the line. A Sika deer has to get shoulder mounted. You can't appreciate them when they're Euroed.
No, you can't. No.
Because it just looks like a small whitetail.
Yep.
And it's like, you need to be able to see the difference.
Yeah.
And that's why I got my Sika on the wall right next to my dad's velvet 8-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see, like, whoa, that's not a whitetail. Even to somebody who doesn't hunt, they can look at that and be like, that's a different animal.
Yeah.
Clearly. Because they are so much different side by side.
Yeah,
but
and to, like, the person that doesn't hunt, like, they don't even know what a Sika deer is, I would imagine.
Yeah, no. My uncle did. He said that when I had my Sika, I didn't have it near my dad's shoulder mount. And he was like, why'd you get that little deer mounted? And I was like, that's a Sika deer. They don't get real big. And he was like, oh, okay. And that's when I was like, I need to put them together.
Yeah.
So I put them together. So people, to the uninitiated,
the losers.
They understand immediately, oh, those are 2 different animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sika deer, all you out-of-towners can keep crying about the new fucking... Keep your fucking whiny-ass bullshit to yourself. We don't care.
Yeah, get fucked. That was the best news I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, I think we talked about the last one, but yeah.
Yeah, we did. If you didn't listen to the last pod, the Sika deer stamp for out-of-staters has went up to, what is it, $200?
Yeah.
$200 just for the out-of-state tag. Then you still have to buy your out-of-state license. Then you still have to, if you want to hunt Blackwater, which you don't have to. Fishing Bay is a great spot, by the way, just to help you guys out a little bit. It's almost as big as Blackwater.
Blackwater sucks. Stay out of X.
It could save you some money. In all seriousness, like I prefer Blackwater, but Fishing Bay is almost as good, and it could save you some money. But I think it's fair. I really do. Like it helps pay for habitat. It helps pay for boat ramps. It helps pay for new hunting properties. Like the state acquires hunting properties. How do you think they pay for that shit? You know what I mean? Through stuff like that. Yep. So I think, and that's all going back to our state. So I am all for raising the cost of a Sika deer stamp. There's very few places in the world you can hunt them, and hey, you can do it here for $200. Suck it up.
That's still cheap.
Yeah, it's still cheap. You want to go hunt elk? It's $700.
Yeah, for over the counter.
Over the counter.
And good luck even seeing one in Colorado.
Yeah, so I think it's very reasonable.
Yeah,
I do.
What was it before? $80?
20.
20s? It was 20 for all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
It's too cheap.
Quit your weenie whining.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
And I honestly, like, I don't think it's going to change a whole lot. I think it will keep some people from doing it. Like guys who are maybe like relatively local. I don't know. I probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No.
$200 ain't really gonna stop anybody unless you're, really struggling for cash.
Then you shouldn't be traveling to shoot deer.
Yeah. So I don't know. I doubt it'll change anything. All it's going to do is help us have better opportunities here in Maryland. So I don't see how it's a lose. Like
it is.
if you're. 18 years old and you can't afford it, and fucking shoot me a DM, dude. I'll fucking hook you up.
No, we won't.
No, I probably won't. But that's like the only situation where I could be like, okay, I get it. If you're a young kid and you want to come hunt sick a deer and your parents are poor, like, okay, I feel bad for you guys. But other than that, pay the fucking fee. Thank you.
Yeah, the fucking like if you're putting aside a week to come down here and hunt the fucking things, you got an extra $200.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Come on. Yeah. Okay, man.
Plus,
fork it over and stop your whining.
Out of state license, I mean that's like $230, isn't it?
An out of state license, I think it's about $130.
Okay, $130.
So out of state license, $130. Stamp, sick of stamp, $200. There's $330. Blackwater permit, $50. So you're up. You're gonna pay upwards of $400 to come hunt sicka.
To suffer.
Yeah, to suffer in a miserable environment
and probably not
kill anything.
Yeah, or see anything.
I love that, dude. Guys, I'll run to guys at work, and they'll be talking about sick of deer and how hard it is, and like I've been going down there for years, and I'm just like, yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? It sucks. Hey, it was hard for us, but I think it's a lot like deer hunting. It's just
whitetail deer hunting.
Oh, this is pissing me off. I gotta sign out of that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's just like whitetail. Once you get the hang of it, you got the hang of it. You know what I mean? But it's still public land, so it's always going to be hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've consistently we've got the hang of it now. But it doesn't make it any easier necessarily. But at least now I feel like I know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you first like turkey, I feel like I still don't know what to do. I feel like I'm like, yeah, sometimes I get lucky and see them, but I still feel very lost turkey hunting.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which is how I felt for sicka for a while.
Yeah.
And
I had that same conversation with Runsky when this bird was hung up. I was like, what do we do? What the fuck do we do?
How do we close the distance?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to give us some turkey hunting advice, feel free to send us some messages.
Take us. I mean, turkey hunting goes out this Thursday, so.
Yeah, I don't plan to go. Actually, you know what? I might go this week.
Hey!
I'm going to be off work for a few days.
There you go. I heard a bird this morning when I had to go to work for all of 2 hours.
Yeah, that sucks,
Yeah.
dude.
He was fired up on top of the hill. I was like, you
son of a bitch. Just, it's like they know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they know. And these turkeys are not smart animals.
No, got the brain the size of a pea.
But damn, they've got good eyes.
Yes, they. God.
And they ain't got to be smart to survive. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very instinctual. You know, they see movement. Nope, not going over there. And they see better than we do. You know,
it's amazing how he saw me, and I didn't. I was being so slow. I don't know. You can get away with a lot more with a whitetail.
Yeah.
I have drawn my bow and shot a deer as it's staring at me.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, they do not see well. No. Not at all.
No.
I mean, every once in a while they'll fucking get you, but they ain't nothing like a turkey.
No.
Them fuckers, man. God damn. I'm interested. I haven't studied them much, but I am curious as to their vision. Like ours is trichromatic, deer's dichromatic. They see less colors. They're kind of colorblind-ish.
See blues and greens, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. Their greens and reds and all that stuff blends, and but blue and green are like their two spectrums, if you will. You know, they're gonna see blue really well. You know. But like a turkey, they see better than we do. So I wonder if they have like quachromatic vision, or maybe it's just more
sharper,
acute trichromatic. I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I guess I'm kind of interested, but I kind of don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm the same boat. I'm in the same boat. The
like
past 3 seasons, I've gone opening day, and that's it.
Yeah, like with deer, I'm like. I'm such a fucking nerd, you know. Like I want to learn everything about them. But with turkeys, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like Ryan will tell me stuff, and I'm like, oh no shit, though. That's neat. But I don't really give a fuck. I just want to shoot one.
That's it. And I feel like if I shot one, I'd just get it out of my system.
I'd probably still go, honestly, because it is kind of cool when it's in the spring. We can't deer hunt, you know. my neighbor today, she's got a garden out there, and this rabbit was over there, and she like chased it off, and she was like, and the deer, she was like, now's a great time to go hunt some deer if you want to come over and hunt them. And I'm like, well, I would love to, but it's not in season. And she was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I can't, but thanks. No.
So quick Google search, wild turkeys have monocular vision.
Monocular? The fuck is that?
Which means their eyes are located at the sides of their heads, giving them a 270-degree field of vision when their heads are still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they can rotate their necks 360 degrees and turn their heads slightly. They can see nearly 360 degrees around themselves. Turkeys have excellent eyesight, with 3 times the sharpness of humans, and the ability to see nearly 8 times farther. They can also see many of the colors we see on the spectrum, and they also see UV light.
Oh, okay. So they definitely have better than trichromatic then. Yeah. Because they're seeing different. I got to figure out how to turn this fucking shit off.
Go away, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg. Piece of shit.
Yeah. They turned it off. They definitely, if they can see more colors than us, then they obviously have highly more advanced. Not just more colors, but they see significantly sharper and further than us. So that does make them really, really tough to hunt. Well, most birds have really good eyes. Some,
yeah.
So like the vision thing is like in the color spectrum, which is funny that we only have trichromatic vision. So everything that we see actually is dull compared to the actual world, the colors that are actually present. It's just what we see.
That puts my brain in a blender.
Yeah, there's octopus cephalopods that have, so like we have 3, deer have 2. There's cephalopods that have 9 different cones, so they can see literally 3 times as many colors as us.
So like if we look at 2 different kinds of blue,
or
like the same blue, they could be different.
They could be so different.
Wow.
Yeah. And that it's wild. Yeah.
Puts my brain in a blender.
And most birds have really good eyes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Animals. The fuck.
Cool shit, man.
It is cool.
It is cool. I was listening to Hoist Gracie, who is the MMA. He's the goat.
Godfather.
The Godfather. Yeah. I wouldn't say the goat, but he is the Godfather of mixed martial arts. He is back when there was no mixed martial arts, when it was just this art against this art against this art against this art.
Oh yeah.
He proved jiu-jitsu to be the greatest of all. You know, he beat boxers, he beat wrestlers, he beat fucking kickboxers. You know what I mean? And that was really cool. Obviously now modern MMA, modern UFC is everybody's got a little mix of everything. But anyway, so he recently started bow hunting. He went on to Joe Rogan. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm listening to this podcast. And he's telling Joe about like how he started hunting. He started bow hunting now. He's a big firearms guy, but he started bow hunting now. He got hooked up at Dudley, which is really cool. And he was talking to Joe about how the broadheads he used, and he didn't know what they were called. It's just like, Jesus Christ. He's one of them guys. God damn it, Hoist. I love you, man. Like, so much respect, but fuck, come on. And Joe's like, was it a rage? It was probably a rage. And I feel like I've heard Joe say this like 3 fucking times.
That's all he knows.
People. It's like, dude, there's more mechanical broadheads. There's so many more.
Yeah.
Like, Rage might be one of the bigger brands, probably the biggest, but dude, it could have been so many different options. Joe Rogan, oh man, I love listening to Joe Rogan. Don't get me wrong, but when it comes to hunting stuff, man, sometimes I'm just like, Joe, just stop.
Puts his fucking foot in his mouth sometimes.
Yeah.
Shut up, like you don't know it all.
He was like, I'm probably like a high level purple belt or brown belt as a hunter.
You're not.
I don't know about that, Joe. Like, goddamn, dude. He's a good shot. He's not a bad shot with a bow.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of these guys, dude, it's like,
When you pay to go,
have you even done a hunt without like someone helping you?
can you stroll up to a private or a public piece of land and go kill something?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Nah,
You
probably not. Probably not.
I'm sure he's never called. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm sure he's never called any of this shit. Like,
Yeah.
That's
And that was just, to me, that was kind of like, all right, Joe, that's a stretch. Brown belt? Okay.
you're still a white belt, brother.
Yeah, you're probably like a low blue belt or high level white belt, honestly. I mean, until you've hunted Especially when you hunt like that, like a lot of these celebrities do. Like, they hunt a week or two out of the year. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting that much experience. Like, a lot of these whitetail guys, like you and I, we're hunting weeks out of the year, like
months.
Several months. Yeah, realistically, like, I feel like that's why the whitetail guys get a little more of an advantage in really understanding their quarry. You know what I mean, as opposed to just Western hunters, because they're only hunting like 1 week out of the year, maybe 2 if they're really well off. So, and if you're doing guided hunts, like, how much are you really learning? I mean, you are learning a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that if you just hunt guided, you're not learning, but it's like, I don't know. It's not the same thing. And it gives the wrong, like, I don't know, the wrong interpretation for people who are new to hunting. You know what I mean? Like, I would not listen to Joe Rogan for hunting advice.
No.
You know what I mean? I think I love Joe, love the podcast, but I'm just saying, just saying, like.
He's never going to hear this. You can talk all the shit you want.
Not that it matters. Well, I don't want to talk too much shit on, because I do like Joe Rogan.
Oh, I
love his podcast. I do. But, yeah, definitely not listening to his hunting advice.
Yeah, and Cam Haynes, I know you listen. Stop jacking off Joe so goddamn much.
Oh,
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
Every time, man.
We get it.
It's like, he's just, it's like, yeah, all right, dude, we know you want to fuck Joe. No, so didn't somebody tell you they think he may be a little sugar in the tank?
Our boy John Moss, he was like, I think Cameron Haynes might be gay. I was like, Moss, you're right. I think he's running from his gayness.
Yeah, that's why he's running all this miles. Yeah. He's like, I won't do it.
I got demons. They're gonna run from him.
He just wants to suck a dick so bad.
Just do it. Jesus Christ.
You give the guy credit. He's a bad motherfucker, but goddamn, like, sometimes, dude.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Like, when you first start listening to Cameron Haynes, like, he's motivational. Like, you get out there and get it. You work for it. Now it's just like, I've heard the whole spiel 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's a little much. It's like, all right, Cam. Okay, we know you love Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is why you're a multimillionaire now. Yeah. We get it.
Hell yeah, man. There is a legit Joe Rogan effect.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you go on his podcast, you're pretty much set for life.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's countless people you can attribute their fame straight up to just going on Joe Rogan.
The Joe Rogan rub.
Yeah, that's badass. Joe, can you help a brother out?
What the fuck, bro? Hook us up, dude. Come there and school you on some archery and some hunting shit.
Here's a question for you. If you can hunt with one celebrity, don't even have to be a bow hunter, just any celebrity, who would you like to go bow hunting with? And it could be any type of hunt. It could be a hog hunt. It could be an axis hunt. It could be an elk hunt.
The only one coming to mind is Ted Nugent.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. You know who I would like to hunt with? Remy Warren.
Okay.
He's guided a lot, and like, he just seems like a very knowledgeable dude when it comes to hunting. And he's not like fucking
douchey.
Douchey. Yeah, he's kind of a mellow guy. Probably just a wealth of knowledge. Yeah. You know, like, he guides for a living. Like, I bet that dude would be. I bet I could learn so much from that dude. Yeah, that would be cool. But like a celebrity, I bet it'd be really cool to take fucking maybe Margot Robbie.
Oh,
you know,
take her back
just a hunting trip.
Woods,
Deep in the woods. Maybe what is that chick's name? Something Sweeney, Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, dog.
Me and Sydney. Maybe she could show me some. I could learn some things.
Yeah,
you know?
show her the ropes, and dude, gee whiz, man, she is a stone cold fox.
Oh man, yeah. I love my wife though. Yeah, man. Well, we've got, what is it? What is today? I want to say 110 days till deer season. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. How many days till September 6th? 111 days.
Wow. Okay.
And our battery is running low. 111 days, ladies and gentlemen.
Just over 3 months.
Yep, 111. It'll be here before we know it. Time to start shooting. Got to shoot a little bit the other day. That elite is a shooter, boy.
So is it Matthews.
It's going to be a good year, brother.
I'm excited for it. I can't fucking wait.
Gents, get out there, start shooting.
Yes, sir.
It's coming soon.
If you're out of state, quit bitching about sicka.
Yeah. And, just stay home.
Yeah, that's all there's to
Leave
it.
them to us. Appreciate
Sorry.
that. All right, Johnny, got anything else?
I got nothing.
All right. Ladies and gents, we'll see y'all again. I don't know. Soon?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll keep coming. Deer season will be here. Out 11 days. Peace.